Hello, mathematicians! Welcome to math lesson number 12. Keeping up our work, playing with money and decimals. Alright, so we've already taken a look at how our money we can write it in two different ways. Right? We can write it in cent form or we can write it in dollar form. So those handy decimals make it so that we can show the dollar and the cent amount at the same time without having to write two different symbols. Right? Any of these cents here, they're all less than one whole dollar. So of course, they're going to be to the right of the decimal point. Whole dollars are to the left of the decimal point. In fact, we're such lazy mathematicians, we didn't put in the decimal point on these ones. But it would look like that. Okay? So let's say we found 320 cents. Man, it was a good day checking the couch cushions. Okay, so 320. We know there's 100 cents in $1. So that, if we put this in fraction form, we would have 320 out of 100. Okay, if we wanted to then change it to a mixed fraction, we've got 3 whole hundreds, and then we have 20 hundredths left over. And if we put that as a decimal, we would have 3.20. Okay. Oh. If you had 42 cents to start with, that's the same thing as saying 42 out of 100. And if we put it in decimal form, that would be the same as 0.42. So you might have noticed here, and we changed, and then we have to put the dollar signs in, and the dollar signs go on the left because that's where the whole dollar amounts are. Anyway, you might have noticed a little pattern. The decimal point would have been here, and it got moved 2 spots over on each of those. So the sneaky way to change cent notation into dollar notation is do the decimal slide. 2 places left. Okay, so if I have 1 cent, that's 1 out of 100. I could just slide the decimal 2 spots. Got my 1, slide it 2 spots. It would be 0.01. Oh yeah, just like that. Hey, totally works out. Okay. Slide that guy out. Now, let's say you're counting up your change out of the couch again. And you've lined it up with all the ones that match. Oh, look at that, it all matches. Apparently somebody lost a bunch of dimes. Okay, so we've got some dimes. We could either count it up using our cent notation, or we could count it up using dollar notation. So your math book's going to ask you to do both, right? So we could have 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents. Or we could have $0.10, $0.20, $0.30, $0.30, $0.40, and $0.50. Okay? Either way will work. Your math book might also ask you to start in dollar notation and swap it over to cents. So 2.10, we know that this 2 means that's 200 cents, and this 0.10 means there's 10 cents. So 2 plus 10, or 200 plus 10, we've got 200 out of 100, which is 210 cents. Oh, you know, since there are 100 cents in every dollar, this is just like multiplying by 100, right? When we multiply by 100, there are 2 zeros, so the decimal place is going to move 2 spots to the right. So if I have $4.25, then that's the same thing as 4.25 times 100 cents. Slide that decimal place 2 spots over, 425 cents, right? But now, because we're talking about cents, the symbol's on the right. Okay, hopefully that's pretty easy and you will be ready to do this week's math. So you need to know, what is this week's math? Well, this week, if you have a green math book, you're going to do page 114 and page 115. And if you have a blue math book, oh my goodness, big numbers, you're looking for the math book with the yellow stripe. Blue math book, you're going to do page 253, 254, 255, and 256. Thanks for taking one for the team, blue folks. All right, happy mathing!